Hey guys, what's up? I just got off the phone right now with a good friend of mine. He happened to call me while I was doing my little walk here. And I normally don't pick up and I don't like to be interrupted, but something kind of nudged me to pick it up, and because he doesn't usually call at this time. So anyway, long story short, I picked it up, and he just wanted to get some advice. He's feeling a little down, and he was just telling me about the people in his life who don't believe in him, or who are haters, and his haters are growing more and more, and he's feeling like that as he gets closer and closer to his purpose in life, more haters come up. So I told him, well, you reached out to the right person. Definitely have expertise in that. So this is why I'm making the video, because it was definitely a catalyst. So I'm hoping that in this video, it'll help a lot of people. I think just ease their mind, people who are really trying to work hard, trying to get their grind, trying to do what they believe their soul's purpose is. And I think this video is going to help you. And I could definitely speak from experience. So here's the deal. Think of everything like energy, okay? So just visualize like little balls of energy. And just for the sake of this example, we'll just pick yin and yang. We'll pick black and white little particles, okay? The black will represent the darkness and the white will represent light, So here's you. You're a particle, okay? And you happen to be a light, white, bright particle. And you go out there and you learn things and you do things and you're living your life's purpose. And then you go out there into a dark world, and what happens is that light, shines on darkness. Now, some of the people who are blinded by the light might feel compelled to go to it, while others are going to feel repelled to go away from it. And that's normal, that's natural, okay? The problem, so like in the case of my friend, is that it's the people that he really thought that were going before him that are hating him. So here's the long story short, is that that's actually a good thing. You see, when other people, again, let's think about energy. When other people are using their energy to hate on you, to think about you, to continue to put you down, to continue to talk about how their dreams aren't being met because your dreams are greater. Well, that's a perfect example of how you're already winning, how you're already using your life's purpose, because you're not even using more energy than the light that you've been given, or the light that you are. And they're just, so for every time they think negative of you, you have that positive and negative pull, like magnets. Well, they're actually holding on to more darkness, and in that way, they're not making room for light. So what happens is that energy, that light energy that they're pushing away, just compounds onto you. So you become even more light. And then what happens is your goals, your dreams, your visions, and everything that you want to accomplish starts to manifest. And it's because of your haters. So at the end of the day, I try to make it as clear as I could. I'll make it as clear as I could here in this video. It was a little longer conversation. But your haters, in the process of them hating, are actually pushing more positive energy towards you. Now, when they are negative and you start to get pulled into that negativity, and then you start to believe that negativity, and then you start to live that negativity, well, what they're doing is dimming your light by putting more darkness, okay? And I say dim because, you think of a dimmer. But if you say, well, listen, this is life. I mean, by now you should know you're going to have haters. I mean, every song, every rapper, every movie, talks about haters. And we know that true success happens when you have more haters. Not that you're gonna have more haters when you're successful, okay? True success happens when you already have more haters. That's because they're spending all of their time focusing and worrying about you and where you're going and how you're doing it. And they hate that so much that their own negativity gets attracted to more darkness. Hence, you get more light. So at the end of the day, really, guys, I think it's in your best interest to have a couple of haters around you if you don't have them already. And that'll just show that your dreams, your vision, your goals, your objectives, your purpose is actually coming to fruition, and that you're not just trying to accomplish them, but that you are actually in them right now. So if there's any consolation, at the end of the day, yes, haters are like gnats, little flies, and they're annoying. But if you could just think about it as energy, that's just adding more light to you as they get more and more perpetually dark. And now in their darkness, they'll hate you more, or they would eventually, due to the law of reciprocity, or you would call karma, bad things will start to happen to them. You don't wish that on them. You don't even care. You don't care. You're not trying to wish it on them, but it will happen to them. It is happening to them. And hopefully that karma, that reciprocity of their energy being repelled back into their life as negativity would bring them to one or two places, deeper into a darker ditch, black hole that they call their life, or they'll come to their senses and they will think eventually, like you and I think, that I don't want to spend my energy and time hating on this person when I can actually use that time productively and better myself. And eventually they will have one or two choices: complete darkness, toxic life, life full of vengeance and hate, just continuing to live their life in a negative sense because of you, or they come to a realization that, you know what, this hating thing isn't really working, because the person I'm hating is actually becoming more and more fruitful. And so they might change and then see that if they just put all of that negative energy and change it around and put it towards them, that maybe one day they can be a light to the world also. All right, so this all ties back to the whole thing that I'm always talking about, and that's your life's purpose. But as far as haters are concerned, bring them on. Bring it on. Tons of haters. They're only going to hate you more as you continue to get more and more successful. Unfortunately, that's the way it goes. Fortunately for you, it just refines you and makes you become an even brighter beacon of light to the world. All right? So I hope this was positive, actually, if you were to listen to it. I'm sorry I'm out of breath, but, I walked for miles. And in addition to the conversation I already had with him, I thought it was important that after I hung up, that I share this with you, because I believe it's positive and it's a simple thing. It's a simple thing, guys. At the end of this, if you take anything in this video, forget about the negativity. Do your thing. Don't worry about anybody else as much as they're worrying about you. It just adds more fuel to the fire in the good sense, meaning more light will develop in you because of it. All right? Go live your purpose. Take care, guys.